What up, guys? This is
Cheevo, guys!
back here again with another achievement guide. Today, we're going to be focusing on Caves and Castles Underworld. This game was published by Chili Dog Interactive and it was developed by Alawar Entertainment as well as Amegami. This game releases on January 29th, 2021 for $4.99. It is currently up for pre-order. This is going to be an easy 2-hour completion or platinum trophy with cheats. For those of you that don't know, Chili Dog Interactive is formerly known as Victory Road, and they include cheat codes to help you get an easier 1000G or platinum trophy. Now basically what we need to do is collect a total of 100,000 coins. We need to meet a few NPCs including a chick, a dragon, and a lemur. We have 3 achievements related to level progression. Ultimately, we need to complete 30 levels. We also have 3 achievements related to building houses. You will get these naturally while playing the game. We also have a few achievements related to destroying stone blocks. These are also awarded naturally while playing through the first 30 levels. We also need to open 40 chests, as well as spend 2 hours in the dungeon. That's pretty much what's going to make it a 2-hour completion. You can actually get most of the other achievements in anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. We also have to summon 10 dragons. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that as well. Now basically what you want to do is press A to skip through the dialogue. Now basically we're going to be alternating between our town and the dungeons as we progress through the game. As you can see, you're going to have icons pop up. It will give you options to buy things. I found that this makes the game pretty linear because you don't really have to choose what you're upgrading in your town. It typically gives you 1 or 2 tiles that you have to complete or purchase to be able to complete that quest. So there's really 2 parts of the game. One, completing the quest in the town by purchasing stuff. We're going to need to, collect a bunch of coins to be able to afford all of that. We also have to make our way through the dungeons. Now, once you get to a puzzle, what you want to do is type in the cheat code. When you type in the cheat code, it's going to give you a couple options. First, it will let you destroy all elements. That's the main cheat code we're going to be using to progress through the game quickly. That way you don't have to complete any of the puzzles manually. So obviously that's going to make this game a breeze compared to what it would have been like without the cheats. So once you get to a puzzle, you want to type in up, up, down, down, up, up, right, left, left, right, X. If you're playing on PlayStation, instead of pressing X, you want to press square. Now, the game will actually let you add crystals or coins with the cheat as well. However, in my experience, I recommend avoiding this just because for some reason, my achievements related to collecting coins would not pop if I used the cheat to do so. So, just know that you cannot type in the cheat and simply press the 500 coins over and over again to unlock all of the achievements or trophies related to coins. It does not work like that. A matter of fact, it ended up glitching out the achievement for me. So yeah, my personal recommendation would be not to use the cheat to collect coins because for me, it bugged out the achievements and I had to go in and delete my save data and basically redo it to get them to start popping. Not only that, but I'm sure you'll be happy to know that if you play all the way to level 30, which the achievements and trophies require, you're going to have enough coins to get the achievements anyhow. You're not going to have to grind them after or anything like that. So you will have all of the achievements related to getting coins, which is for 100,000 coins total. You should definitely have that by the time you get to level 30. I also want to point out that you don't need to have this in your bank at the same time. You can spend your money and you'll still get it. A matter of fact, if you pull up the achievements, you're going to find that the achievement trackers actually work for the game. Now, in between levels, aka dungeons, you're going to have opportunities to upgrade your town. These are the quests that I mentioned earlier in the video. They pop up in the form of these tiles. It shows the price on the upgrade, and what you need to do is have enough coins to be able to afford that upgrade. And in between levels, as you accrue more coins, you're going to purchase these upgrades. Most of these count as building homes or buildings. Ultimately, we need to build up to 10 buildings to get all of the achievements or trophies related to buildings. You'll get those naturally as long as you keep completing the quests in between levels. By the time you get to level 30 via the cheats, it should be pretty easy and you should have all of these achievements along the way. Now in level 8, you're introduced to the chick NPC, so make sure to run by him to unlock that achievement. After that, you're just going to continue to proceed through the game via the cheats. Now you're going to end up finding different pathways in, dungeons as you proceed further in the game, they get a little more complex. What you want to do is explore these dungeons, that way you can find the treasure chests. There's achievements related to opening chests, and what you want to do is make sure that you open all the chests, because the chest achievements are the only ones that I had left after completing level 30. After completing level 30, I think I had to play up until like level 37 or so to encounter enough chests to unlock my achievements related to chests. So make sure that anytime you see chests, you go for them, because you may need to grind some out at the end. This is especially important because to my knowledge, there's no level select, so you can't go back and get any chests that you missed. So you want to make sure that you take advantage of each dungeon that you're playing, and that you clear out all of the pathways and you do not leave any chests behind. Next, I want to take a quick moment to talk about crystals. You can see how many crystals you have on the upper right hand corner of the screen. When you're in the town, you can press trade, it's just above play, and that will allow you to trade your crystals for coins. 1 crystal equals 10 coins. There's actually an achievement related to trading your crystals for 15,000 coins. So over time, you want to make sure that you're cashing in your crystals for coins, and eventually you're going to unlock this achievement worth an odd 28 gamer score. Cringy. That's for exchanging crystals for a total of 15,000 coins. So make sure that you're doing that and that you do not leave that behind. I suppose by the time you get to the end of the game or past level 30, you should have enough crystals to be able to cash it in for 15,000 coin if you haven't already. But you can actually collect crystals at your town, because I believe your townspeople are doing work mining those crystals. So every time you're in your town, make sure you press Y to collect those crystals, as they are farming them while you're playing the game. Other than that, we're going to continue to proceed through the game using the cheats. Eventually, you're going to make your way to level 18 or dungeon 18, where you will have your first opportunity to interact with the dragon. That will unlock the Mother of Dragons achievement worth 50 gamer score. So make sure that you save or interact with that dragon. They will follow you to the exit. We also have an achievement related to meeting a lemur. I believe the first level that I encountered a lemur on was level 23. So what you want to do is make sure that you interact with the lemur. I believe you have to complete the level, because you have to make your way to that switch. So regardless, you're going to save the lemur. The only thing is that for some reason, this achievement hadn't popped for me when I met or saved the lemur, even after completing the level. I found that the achievement didn't end up popping until I exited to the main menu. Once I exited to the main menu, my achievement finally popped. So if for some reason any of your achievements aren't popping related to meeting any of these characters, make sure that you go to the menu and see if it pops that way. After you've completed the first 30 levels, you're going to unlock the Dungeons with Dragons achievement worth 80 gamer score for completing your 30th dungeon. Now, personally, I ended up unlocking my achievement for 100,000 coins once I got to level 34. So I actually had to play a little bit past level 30 to get my achievement, or my last achievement related to collecting coins. So if you're wondering when you're going to unlock that, well, I guess first and foremost, you can track it with your achievement tracker. So just go to the achievements and it'll show you how close you are to the rest of the achievements. So those are the achievements that I had left after level 30. As I mentioned before, I had to quit back to the main menu to get my achievement to pop for the lemur. So again, if for some reason any of the achievements aren't popping and you feel like they should have, quit back to the main menu and maybe they will pop. So at this point, I think I got all of my achievements related to meeting the NPCs. However, at this point, I still had an achievement for using the dragon 10 times. To do this, you need to press X while playing a puzzle. You can actually do this over and over in the same match. That is until you run out of crystals. Every time you summon the dragon, it costs 40 crystals. So you're going to need 400 crystals to be able to summon him 10 times. As you can see, this also works in the achievement tracker if you're wondering how many times you still need to summon him. I ended up unlocking it here on level 36. That's for summoning the dragon 10 times. I probably could have got that one a lot earlier, but I ended up figuring it out later towards the end of my completion. Now at this point, I have 2 achievements left. One for opening up 40 chests, and then one for playing a dungeon for up to 2 hours. So yeah, that's why I mentioned earlier, if you see a chest, make sure that you go for it, because you don't want to be like me and pass level 30 and still not have your achievement for collecting 40 chests. Now I don't think I needed to go too far. Now one thing I do want to point out is I ended up getting to level 36 and I wasn't able to complete or beat this level using the method we were using before by simply using the cheat. And this is because it requires you to destroy 10 bomb tiles. And I found that this is actually a rare tile or gem, and I actually needed to play a few puzzles to get this tile to drop down. So you may need to play a couple puzzles if you get to level 36, because you need to reveal that bomb tile. And yeah, I ended up unlocking my achievement on level 38 for opening up 40 chests, and at this point all I needed to do was spend a total of 2 hours in dungeons. So I just left the controller there until my last achievement popped, giving me my full 1000 gamer score. Other than that, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all of my Patreon subscribers. We just hit 20 patrons. I'd like to give a special shout out to everybody in the biggest fan club, including TimG84, AOJ, Blackbird, and Kegger101. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.